Competing at only his fifth Masters 1000 tournament in a career, an 18-year-old Felix Auger-Aliassime had to qualify for the main draw and start from the rock bottom at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami after reaching the third round in Miami. That was hardly an obstacle for one of the most talented youngsters in the world, claiming 7 triumphs so far in Florida to reach the semifinal as the first player born in 2000 who achieved that at this level. In the quarterfinal clash, Felix took down the 11th seed born at George 7-6, 6-2 in an hour and 48 minutes to become the third youngest Masters 1000 semifinalist after the compatriot Denis Shapovalov and Michael Chang, improving his score over the rivals from the top 20 to 5-0. Also, Auger-Aliassime is the youngest Miami semifinalist, taking that honor from great Rafael Nadal, who was the only 18-year-old to play in the last 4 there in 2005, becoming the first teenager in the semis in Miami since 2007 when Novak Djokovic and Andy Murray fought against each other for the place in the final, just before turning 20, serving at 74% in arguably his most important match in a career so far. The Montreal native played well on both the first and second serve, facing 2 break points and getting broken only once to mount the pressure on the other side of the net, forcing Borna to deliver the similar numbers to stay in contention. That never happened, and the Croat dropped more than 40% of the points behind the initial shot, suffering 3 breaks of serve and propelling the young opponent into the last 4 where he will face the defending champion John Isner. Holding his nerves like a true champion, Felix fired 25 winners and 25 unforced errors, dominating with his forehand and beating the rivals' 16-38 ratio, drawing almost 20 errors from Borna from each wing. The Canadian had the advantage in the shortest and mid-range exchanges to forge the lead that carried him towards the finish line, playing smart and mature tennis to grab another huge scalp and continue the title chase. It was important for Felix to make the best possible start, and he certainly did that, delivering 3 easy holds and breaking Borna at 15 after a deep return in Game 6 to open a 4-2 gap. In his only loose moment of the match, Auger-Aliassime gave a break back in the very next game when his forehand landed miles away from the court, keeping Borna in the set and wasting a set point at 5-4 on the return in the game with 7 deuces. George fended off that set point with a service winner and created a break chance of his own in the following game, denied by a serve. Carried by this momentum, Auger-Aliassime broke at the start of the second set thanks to another fundamental mistake from Borna, who never regained the composure, netting a forehand in Game 3 to fall further behind and give the youngster a considerable advantage. The Croat saved 2 match points on serve in the 7th game, although that was all we saw from him as Felix held at 15 in the next game to wrap up a fantastic win and write new pages of tennis history again.